Okay, let me show you how to do a follow-up. Go into your Breeze app. I'm going to ask Pastor Buckles to please follow up with some person because they are not feeling well. Let me go back out to the main page. I'll hit this menu button here, dashboard. Okay, you see this little doodad in the middle? That's for follow-ups. So you click that. And I want it to go to Pastor Buckles. So this little plus sign means add a follow-up. So I'm going to say Pastor Buckles, would you please follow up on something general? Mandy, can you please call Mandy and see if she's okay? She was feeling a little crazy today. And then I hit assign. And then he gets a notice that says, please follow up with this person. And I can select a date on that too. Follow up, let's just say it's care ministry. Here says Richard Musselman. That's who I have assigned to care. I'll be changing that, of course, with the new elder's name. And then here's the date. I want him to be reminded by Thursday. So it says due by this day and assign. So he knows he has a couple of days to do that. Then when he's done it, he can mark done. So that's it for follow-ups. Now, just want to go into events one more time and show you a couple of things. Harold, with our printer, is actually going to show us how to print from our phones. So this said print station, that's what we would use. So let us say, this is for the 17th, and that's a Sunday. This is what we have listed. These are who was attending. That's what we want to mark. So active visitors, members, visitors. So I mark those. And Pastor Buckles can or have someone else mark his. And each class can have someone assigned to mark their attendance. For example, Thrive, College and Career. They can hit check-in. And they can check in their people. And then we can generate a report that shows who checked in last week and this week and see who's missing. And then we can make sure that we contact those people. If it's a new person that they've never had before, they click plus, and then they add that person. It would automatically tag them with Thrive, which is the class that I was actually into. And then you would hit add and check in for that new person. Or it's a new family. It gives you the options for multiple people and to add other family members and their roles. Up here, this little gear settings, printer, I can print from my phone the report. The mode, let's see here. List mode is this, what we have here, this easy list. But if you just wanted to search by person, I could hit enable. And then I could do the entering by person one by one. But who on earth would want that? We want a list, right? Okay, so that's how each class would enter their attendance. Then we can generate a report. So I'm going to go to a previous day. Active attendance members, I had already checked them in, and then I can hit view details. And then it will show me who checked in. So under members up here, 149 people were checked in. Now that does not include children because they were not checked in. This will give us a report also. Attendance is up 9.6 compared to the last 6 months. That's awesome. And this here gives us the graph showing how our attendance has been. Now, a couple days I didn't enter the attendance. That'll show on here, so it'll make it a little bit untrue. So new attenders, how many of those new attenders came a second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time? So this is where I had entered them into active visitors, where we hadn't logged each time that they came until they had been here for 3 weeks. But normally we would log those times. And the tags that they're under, their ages. So it'll give us a ton of info here. And this shows us, this is so cool, this shows us where they live. So we can take a look and see who lives the furthest out. Or let's say someone needs a ride. Recently we know Betty Griggs had needed a ride, and she was in the Bonsack area, which is around here. So we could say, here are some people we can ask specifically if they could pick her up. Melissa, who lives very near, she's in Cloverdale. And then other people who are in that area, you could contact them. So there's just so much you can do here. Okay, let's say we're going to add an alert. So we're going to send an email to Pastor Jay. For that event, this many people missed. And then add an alert and it will send him a message. When people within the members tag missed 5 times, or this is excellent for Pastor Jay. And actually for all of you, as you are entering your own attendance, you can set up an alert that if someone has missed 2 or more, then you're going to get notified so that you can contact that person and see, hey, what's up? So it's really important that we check in and add the information for all of our children, because then we are able to very easily send a reminder from Rebecca about an upcoming event, what they need to wear that night. For example, Awana just had a crazy hair night. We could send them an email very quickly by filtering, clicking the status, which is child, and you could just send it to everybody, or you could get one that's much more specific, like tags. It contains this tag. For example, just Awana. Hit that little thing, it'll give us a message. She wants to remind her Awana leaders. But she wants to tell the Sparks. Maybe it's Sparks only. And then she would be able to send an alert to the parents. And she could even set it in the future, so it will send that and remind her. Now, one more thing that I want to go over, which is the Google Calendar.